How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in StarRupture. Over the past couple of videos, been doing a ton of work on the base, getting all of our storage set up, getting all the cargo drones running as well, cargo lines going, and all the machines. So what I wanted to do in between videos was do a massive stress test. One, to check the drone lines themselves, make sure they're always free-flowing, not getting all clogged up. And then two, to make sure that the storage silos never run dry. It's kind of like a huge thing, right? Always keep them up and running. And dude, it ran fantastic, man. So I went ahead and set up some of the launchers over here on the side, and then set up two of the mega press, and I was running one of the jobs that require a ton of the impellers. Really resource intensive. So we had 2 of the press running, 10 of the fabricators running, and all 8 of the furnaces. And everything ran perfectly, man. Super excited to finally see this up and running and not having any issues. I mean, at least for right now. That will probably change as we change different jobs, but for the stress test, went fantastic. Now this was supposed to be temporary up here for the mega presses. It might be our permanent setup. I was going to do either 2 or 4 of these, and it turns out you got 4 of the inputs on the back, which kind of match the inputs on each side. We got 4 on each side, 4 on this side, and 4 on that side. So if the assemblers are the same with 4 inputs, we might just leave these here and do 2 of the assemblers down on this side. Now our base core goes literally to the front of this right here. So if that works, we never have to set up another base core over there like I was wanting to. Kind of works out, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. For today, what we're working on is a little bit of base defense. So right over here, we got a spawn. On the back side in the water, we got a spawn as well for all the creatures. And they keep attacking my storage silos and then the machines up here. So having some of the turrets, it should alleviate that a little bit. I'm kind of hoping. Now we got 2 different flavors unlocked. One is a defense turret, and one is a defense tower. They're kind of different. One is cheaper than the other one. That uses the basic blocks. This one uses the intermediate ones, but this one can be fully automated. You can hook up the drone lines with some ammo, and it'll keep that thing fully stocked. These, it says on the side there, it has to be supplied manually. So let's build both of them just to see what they look like, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's the turret. And that's the tower. Massive difference in size. So for this one, I guess that's the ammo count. Probably the same with that. So it uses a standard ammo just like what we have for our current rifle, which kind of works out. We're going to automate the ammo production today as well. With 3 slots there, plus power. 4 slots, plus power. Okay. So a little bit different. And that's the input for the ammo line. So I'm not exactly sure how to run the ammo lines. What I think we'll do is use this one, of course. Do maybe... What is the range side to side? It's not 180, and it's not 360, I don't think, right? So we might need one facing that way, and then one facing this way on the corner. So 2 on each corner, 2 there, 2 there, 2 on the front side, 2 on the back side, and maybe... one where this lower platform is going that way, and same thing over here. One going that way. That might work. We'll see, man. We'll see. It's going to be a pain running the lines across to them, right? It's going to look horrible, dude. Maybe what we can do is run them underneath the platform. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right, so pick these up. And what I want to start on is like a personal little storage area over here. So what we'll do is set up probably 3 of the cargo receivers, 3 storage silos. One will be for the building blocks, the regular flavor. One will be for the ammo, and then one will be just for whatever else extra later on. So what we'll do is it requires the building blocks, basic ones. Plus I think some of the copper, right? Is it copper or calcium? It's a copper, okay. So basic building blocks plus copper, and that'll make the ammo. And I've got a place set up already over here for that. So that's the original base build here. That's the original calcium. And what we have is some of the titanium and a ton of the copper. So over here, I'm already automating the building blocks. And what we can do is set up some more of the copper, run that here for the powder, do the ammo, and have everything right here for the building blocks, plus a dispatcher, have the ammo plus a dispatcher. And if we want to automate maybe the shotgun ammo too, all we got to do is pull some of the calcium from here and have all that stuff in one place and have it piped in right here. Now, I don't want to fully automate the intermediate build blocks. I don't mind building those on hand as we need them. And I don't want to automate everything, because that's just a lot more of the facility you got to have up and running. And it kind of works, man. It kind of works. Let's start off with this. What I think we'll do is start it right there. Same thing right here. And one more here. Now, if we need more than 3 of these for something, we can always expand down that way some. I don't think we're going to need more than 4 of the cargo launchers, because we're going to probably have some on the far side as well. So that should work out. How's our base core? Pretty close to being overran. Okay. So the goal is to set up the turrets today, and then here pretty soon we'll upgrade that. So once you upgrade that, it's going to start the wave defense. And I'm not sure how many creatures come, how big they are, or how often it happens. We'll kind of see as we get to that. Kind of worried, man. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. That's why we got so many of the amplifiers down here right now, because I didn't want to get that upgraded until we got some turrets for protection. So let's do a couple of these. It kind of bugs me that the small one is a 3x3, but those are 4x4. So you have to use the bigger ones if you want it to be even. Easy. And what we can do... Will these fit down here? Absolutely. Perfect, man. Perfect. We are overloaded on the core a little bit. All the way down. Let's do one more. And what we'll do... Some of these. Right here. And use our ramps. Or the bridges. Again, saves from lag in the base. There we go. Not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. So our little personal storage area here won't be popped into anything except for the ammo. Now again, that'll supply us with ammo for when we do our exploring. Plus it'll be for the turret. So what I think we'll do off of this side, we'll run a line and have it go that way. Same thing off this back side here. Run a line from there and have it go this way. That way the ammo is split, right? That way the turret right here is not trying to wait for ammo to go all the way around the whole base to get to it. So, ammo. Build blocks. Name you build blocks. And that's set. This one we'll do as standard ammo. Just in case we want to make some of the shotgun ammo. Again, at this point in time, I probably won't. But you never know. I'm really liking the assault rifle. So we'll get this one kind of up and running just in case we find something that we want to pipe over. We'll just name it Extra for the moment. Now later on, right, is say we get something piped in. Maybe we start making the shotgun ammo and we set it up for this. Can we change the name later and not have it break the link? Or do we have to relink the dispatcher once you change a name on the receiver? If you know, let me know. I don't really want to test it because it's a very long ways to run. But for the most part, this side is kind of set. So, we'll head over here. I'll show you the new production that we have for the lower tier resources on the copper, as well as the titanium. And that's one reason why everything up in here is staying like totally full, right? So we got this area running for it. And then I went ahead and left the original one as well. So all that is kind of filtering in to our main storage right here. Not too bad, dude. I like it, man. I like it. So, eat one of these. And I will see you over here. Explain that. And then we'll set up our ammo production. So over here at the base core, this is for the copper side. That runs all the copper plus the helium that we have on the hill over there. Titanium is all on its own base core. It uses quite a bit more power, and you'll kind of see why. But it's all standard issue, man. You got your extractors run into the buffer, which runs into the smelter, which runs into the buffer, which runs into the final product production. And then, yep, you guessed it, another buffer. So we got the wire, the plates, and the powder. All goes into a dispatcher, and then over to the main base. Now for the helium, it's kind of all set up the way that it was. All that I did was install some ramps going up. Makes life a ton easier to check on things. And I didn't realize, man, all this stuff here, you can build without having a base core nearby. So if you're out in the wild, trying to get up to a cliff,
I need water.
you can build stuff and not have to have the base core. Super, super nice, man.
Delicious.
But for the titanium, it's quite a bit more because you got 4 products and you need a lot more throughput on a lot of stuff. So we have one of the pure nodes over here for the extraction, kind of helps out a lot. And we got 2 more of the normal nodes running in. So we have the pure one go to the middle, and that branches off to the left and the right to help keep these full. And then we got 5 of these smelters. 2, 1, and 2. So these 2 are popped into this one. Runs to the middle. Again, little buffer to keep it full. These 2 do the same thing. Runs into here, and also there, and 1 for the middle. On the back side, we got 6 of the fabricators, all in groups of 2. 2 over there, 2 here, and 2 there. These 2 are for the production of the rods. Goes right to the dispatch. These 2 are kind of different because we need 1 to branch off for this, for the storage. And then 1 to branch off to this for making some of the housings, right? Requires 1 of the beams plus 1 of the plates. So it's all kind of linked in. Keeps it all full. So it's not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. A little bit of setup, but super simple for the most part. So the other side of this little hill right here is where we're setting up our stuff for the ammo production and where we have the basic building blocks being made. For the intermediates, I'll always make those in my inventory myself. It's not too hard. A couple items, and you just make it there. We don't need too many of them, I don't think. Our production's kind of getting towards the end of, I think, the early access game. We'll see how much is left. We got a ton of exploring coming up, because the main thing we're missing is a lot of the blueprints. And I did a lot of exploring off camera. When I say a lot, I mean a lot, man. I didn't go into the actual structures themselves, but we got 1 here we're going to. 1 down, that's our base. 1 down here to go to. 1 up here by the machine. I think it's somewhere in this area. There's another one over here. Another one back here. Plus we have that one there to check out. So quite a bit of stuff in the next video doing some exploring. Anyways, over here's where we're at. That is the original base, just for reference. And that's our original calcium. So what I did, set it up to where the titanium is in the base core as well as most of the copper. There's still 1 or 2 nodes we can't really reach. But all that we got set up down here is a dispatcher, which we actually need to hook up. And we got titanium storage, we got the copper storage, and that's just for making the building blocks, which are stored right there. So for the most part, it's like halfway set up, man. So I think what we might do is set up a second dispatcher for this, and the 2 for the ammo too. Just to keep things always full at base. So that there. Let's do a splitter. Of course. This into here. Let's set this up first. Turn it on. That's going to be this to there. It's going to be the building blocks. And that's kind of set. Same thing over here. That is on. Building blocks, and we're going to building blocks. It's probably already pre-allocated all for that one. It's like a stack of 1,000, I think. So give it a minute. See if it sends off, and then see if it actually goes over to this one as well. So, for the next step, we need to grab some copper. Now, we got 1 more of the nodes back here. All I need to do is run the line up here. And that'll be kind of separate for doing the production on the powder. Alright, so you... Let's run you... right there. Run it underneath these. That's kind of set. We'll do a storage over here for a buffer. Right by the power. Will that reach? Absolutely. And on this side, we need a smelter. Somewhere. Right there. I think 1 should be enough, possibly. Kind of see how that works out. So that into there. And then we need a furnace, right? No storage in between. I think that'll be fine. And that's for the powder. There we go. Alright, so, is it the fabricator that makes the ammo? Just a pistol ammo. Interesting. Is that the Mega Press then? Okay, it is. So that's for everything but the pistol ammo. We can make these two. That's fine though. Like I said, we'll make that in our own inventory when we need them. So pick you up. What I think we'll do is... let's do half and half. Will that actually connect and not be all weird? Absolutely. And we also need one of these into there. That should be fine, right? Oh, you know what? That's gonna be a problem. Let's remove this from here. Remove this one from here. I don't want it running through that and have to wait for this to fill up. So this way... yep, it'll run directly out of the storage. That kind of works, man. Alright, so what we'll do as well is 2 of the dispatchers for the ammo. So 1 there. 1 here. That'll go in there. That in there. Standard ammo. And ammo. Is this one still running? It's still just going to the one side. It's not full yet. Give it a second. When that fills up, it should split in between the two. It's how the whole pull system works, right? Kind of allocates everything to one place at the moment. Oh, there we go. So when that sends off, it should kind of split half and half. Absolutely. Okay. Wait, is that just going to that one side now again? I don't like that. So I wonder, should we actually run it into this? And what I want to do is have this go to here and have that split. We need to move this back some. These things are way too big. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, I don't like this. I want to have it go to both at the same time. But for that, let's see if we can do this without breaking too much. Get rid of you. And you. And you. That's what I want. But the problem is... it's going to be in the way. Ah, man, we got to move this whole thing back some. One there. And then... smelter. Was it smelter or the fabricator? Fabricator. Right? Yeah, build blocks. Okay, there we go. So that's good. I think I had this running into there. This into here. That into there, and then this one. be weird. So that should be good, right? And the question is, will this keep up with everything? That is draining quite a bit down. Because we have a backup here for the throughput. We need more slots on the storage for inputs and outputs. You know what I mean? I think it'll be fine though, man. Once we're caught up on build blocks back at base, same with the ammo, it won't be overproducing too much. Now for the production, 18 and 4 makes 20 every 6 seconds. So that's already full back at base? Dude, that is super fast, man. So what we should do... Oh, it's not full. I was looking at this. It's down there. So it's still filling up. Okay, okay. So let's say we might do another storage here. I think the one storage at base should be fine, though. So for the most part, I think we're kind of set. It's a mess, but everything works. That really bugs me, too. You see, that's draining down. It shouldn't be. Because of our production, right? How much we're making? 20 every 2 seconds? It's fine, man. It's fine. We'll see. We'll change it around later if we need to. But for now, we should be set. While we're here, let's grab a little bit.
Oh, yes.
So for the turrets, we've got to watch out for two things. One, the base core. And two, our power. So power, we've got about 150 left. And the base core, we got... It's almost full. We got about 100, a little bit less. So currently, the job we're working on over here...
Activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
Perfect, perfect. We're working on the job that's going to unlock these solar panels and the V2s. So that'll be 1,000 production versus, was that 200 on those? So eventually, power will not be an issue. So, over here, let's get started. And I'll get all these set up while the rupture's happening. Want to do one on camera, though. So defense tower. We probably want to set up a little bit off of base, right? To be able to run the line behind it for the ammo supply. So if we do one here, we do the drone line. One to supply, one to run around the backside. Have this set up in the middle here. And then one here as well. That should work, I think. We get up here? Absolutely. So drone line. Ammo is coming in. Same with the building blocks. So that works. And that works. Don't be weird. We're about to be on fire. Now, is that pulling ammo from here? It's on. Oh, there it goes. Oh, fantastic, man. All right, let's get inside. Get inside. Get inside. Easy, please. Holy crap, dude. Yep, give it a second, man. Give it a second. Do your thing. Kill off all the creatures and the wildlife. Looks so neat.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Okay, we're good. Everybody all right? So one turret here. So that is a number of ammo inside then. It's kind of neat. Being able to see what's in there. Doesn't really matter with it being automated though. So yeah, 39. Alright, so let's do one down the other side over here. And I think for the drone lines, what we'll do It's going to be ugly no matter how we do it. So I guess we'll just kind of keep it at the head height. So it's out of the way. So down here, we'll probably just need two. One going that way and one facing this way. I think. Possibly. One might be enough. We'll set it up right here. So again, we'll kind of leave it out away from base some. For the ammo line. And one there. Oh, base core, base core. For right now, we'll kind of just set some up down here. That'll work for the moment. So we need this. So, one into here. One into there. Connect these two. We'll probably take this side and supply that. Plus the one that we'll have down by the power stuff. And then the rest will kind of supply off the other one. That way it's kind of 50-50 for the most part, right? So what I think we'll do is put one on the corner. And then where is... Probably have to do the other one right here. Come back, you're fine, you're fine. If it's all the same height, it won't look too bad. It's having to kind of run with the train, you know? Colliding with what? It's that last one. Let's put one more of these. Run all the way back. That is powered now, too. There we go. So they should have ammo flowing down both sides, right? It's going that way only. So I noticed with some of the drone receivers, or the dispatchers, even though you got it on and hooked up, you got to turn it off and back on again for it to work. Which I'm not sure why. It says awaiting items. And there we go. So these are the same too. Interesting. Kind of weird, but is what it is. So that'll fill these. So alright, man, give me a few minutes. I'm going to do the same thing around that corner. The two over there. Now the two over there is not going to be the same height because the platform is massively tall. And I don't think it'll work. We might do one right here, too, where this rock is, facing that way. So might just do it halfway up. Does the height matter on these? How far they'll shoot? I don't know. I have to see. That line will have to come over here and span across there, too. Probably at an angle to avoid this. Gonna need some more of the amplifiers, too. Dude, hope we got enough of the build parts. Because this all uses the intermediate ones. Kind of worried, not gonna lie. Well, it happened. I tried to set up one more turret, and the power totally shut off. It'll be fine, man. We'll put it over here for the moment. They are gonna be all replaced with the solar when it's done. So let's do two more of these, actually. Again, the base core, man. Let's fix that. It's gonna bug me regardless. That should work. That's 2,000 in the grid. And the thing is, too, all of these are for 2,000 on the power grid. With the solar panels, that'll be just 2. I'm not sure the size of the footprint. Every time you go up in the power grid, things do get bigger on the footprint, so kind of worried about that. But the one turret is done filling up here. Let's double check our storage. And see how that's kind of keeping up. Pretty low. But I mean, it's fine, man. It's fine. It is keeping up. I got that's filling up as well. Not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. All right. A little bit more piping of stuff in. That's kind of how I did around here, too. Got to turn it off and turn it back on again, I think, too. for it to start filling. It's kind of weird. See if we got ammo coming out of the side over here. We do. We're good. Alright, man. Halfway done. Have to go. Oh, it's already fighting. Oh, it's taking him out. Okay, a lot of warning shots. That's a lot of warning shots. I mean, kind of like I do too, but that's a huge waste of ammo. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. It worries me that it misses so much. Interesting. Okay. So that's the thing, man. See, like I said, one spawn is right here, one of the main ones, and then back there's the other one. So kind of working on some of the last turrets over here. I don't like the line being stretched everywhere, but up front here, we won't do a permanent one yet because we got the assemblers as well up here, and maybe one or two more of the Mega Press. Kind of see how that all works out. But for the moment, let's turn these off. Get some ammo coming to it. Turn it off, turn it on. Fixes everything. Can we get back up here, though? Barely. So what I think we'll do, all this is going away when the other job gets done. How much build parts do we have? Wrong button. It happens. Quite a bit. Should we finish the job with the points that we have and build some of the solar just to get rid of this stuff? So that's done up there. All we got is one more down here. And we're kind of set for the turrets. What we could do is just pipe it in from there to over here. I'd rather bring it off of that, though. Let's do this. Let's go check on the job. See where we're at in life. Probably not. 58% done. Okay. So we got 70,000. We could finish it. Now, what's the other jobs that we have here, though? That's the assembler. 262,000. Holy crap, that's going to take years. I wish that it would tell you the cost and the base core cost on the stuff over here. That's going to be for some more personal storage. Let's do it. It's done.
The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. They also want to take this opportunity to let you know that no inhabitant of the Balkan region was harmed while the wind turbine technology was being developed.
Okay. Good. Good to know, I guess. So for the new panels... Oh, 200 on the intermediate. That's going to overload our base core as well. That's for 1,000. So how much is our current power draw? I think it's under 2,000, right? I know, it's not optimal for getting around that, but it works. Ooh. So what we can do... Shut it all down. Actually, leave 2 of those. And we'll set up 2 of these solar panels. That's a lot of stuff, man. That's a lot of stuff for power here. Our supports. Speaking of supports, we need something under there. That looks that looks very broken, man. How big is the footprint? That's 250 on the base core? Why so much? Oh, it's very small. It's a 3x3. It's a 4x4. So if we do this... We need... Sounded terrifying. Some of these. We got room under here. We're gonna have to make some more of the build blocks. I think. Okay, we're good there, but the problem is we need to build one more of these. For our power, right? Yeah, we definitely need one more. Ah, dude. I didn't plan on messing with the power today. So I didn't account for that in all of our stuff. So that's enough power. Okay, what happens if the grid... We got enough. What happens if the grid is always on red? Will that eventually catch fire? Up here? Give me a minute. Let me put all these under here. And then all we gotta build is one more tower, and we're done for the day. We're kind of running out of space for the amplifiers. Alright, so we're kind of set for the moment. What we'll do is bring the ammo line to right here. Stretch it across, if it'll go. And we'll do some to right there, and one more turret. And it should be good. Perfect, perfect. Right in front of the solar panels. I like it. It should be the same level it is. Trying to keep it as straight as possible just for, just for looks mainly, right? There we go. Turn that off, turn it on. And I think we're kind of set. How's the power use? Okay, still got plenty. We could actually remove these. Both of these. Okay, so we're set there. Let's get rid of this. And get rid of this. Fantastic. Cannot use any more power, though. But we're kind of set. I do like these. Now, there is one more tier on the power, and that's going to be for... These 1,000, right? It is. The next one is 2,000, and I think it's the wind turbine upgraded. Kind of worried about the footprint on those, though. We'll see, man. We'll see. So long as we got ammo coming down here, we'll give it a second. Then we're kind of set. These are filling up here. There we go. Perfect, man. Perfect. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. We got 11 of the turrets up. Might do one more in here somewhere. There's not really much stuff over here for creatures. But having that one there, and maybe one more right here, should kind of work out. Again, once we upgrade the core and have the wave defense start, we'll be able to kind of predict a little bit more on what we need. So, that's done. This is done. We'll let it stock up. And I don't think we can actually do any more jobs until we get some more blueprints. Next video, we got to head out and do some more exploring, man. We're not exploring. I've already got the bases located. We just need to get them done. Yeah, see, that's full there. Let's give it some of ours to help out. Just to get them, like, topped up and stuff. And when this fills up, I'll do our inventory. So we barely got any other blocks left, too, for the intermediate. So what I'm going to do, I was thinking about doing anyways, is right here. And we'll do it on camera. So I have to explain it later. Right here is the central point for all of our output from the machines. So the ones on the far side, loop around, come to right here. Same with those, and same with these. So what I want to do is, seeing how we don't have storage like for every single item that we make, I want to set up a place to where I can run a job, have it collect stuff like the inductors for making our intermediate build blocks. Oh, you know what? That's going to break all these. I need to move these around. But that way I can run a job, have it go to a single central point in storage, fill it up, I can stop the job, grab all the inductors, and then put them in storage in there for later use. Same when we're doing the upgrade on this, it requires a ton of these ceramics. So if I've got a storage here, I can change the input for it, set up ceramics running there, wait till it gets full, turn those off, and it's all running in the background, right? So we need to remove 6 of these and put them somewhere else. We might be good. Possibly. So let's do it big size. So we're barely over on that. One more base core and we'll be set. Or not base core, but the amplifier. You know what I mean. These things. We'll put it right here for the moment. Perfect. Now all we need is some of the walkways. Mind the lines, mind the lines. Very big lag spike from saving. It happens. I like it. So, this will be for currently inductors. Again, it'll change as we need different items. Then over here, for the inductors we need to leave the glass going. We need that for building the parts. Let's turn this off. Give it a second to fill up the lines.
Great.
And we'll change this over. Yep, there we go. Knew it was going to happen. What do we need for the inductors? That's going to be tubes and ceramics. Let's turn off this one as well. Actually, are these all glass or all... Let's set up the glass one. Ceramics. That is done running. Make this into the inductors. Then over here, that's off. Let's change it over to the tubes. This one as well. We're over by 10. Look, we've got a ton of glass going. We don't need this much glass. Turn that off for the moment. I thought once these were in grid, and that's what it pulled from. I didn't realize if it's off, it's not pulling power. It's kind of weird. I like it, but it's kind of weird. So yeah, that'll run everything for the inductors into here. Make life easier. And I can run stuff in the background. But for the most part, I think we're kind of set. Let's try to grab some creatures. We'll drag them over. If we can find some, and test out the turrets. I want to go over here because there's a ton of creatures usually. That'd be a good test for the defensive system right here. Make sure you got ammo first. Hold on. It's got some. 151. That should be enough. I got a ton of little guys here. I mean, that'll kind of work out. They're the small guys, but I just want to see how it works out with a ton of creatures and see what the range is. Come on, guys. I know, man. You got short, stubby legs. It's not your fault. You were born that way. Anytime now. Anytime now. There we go, man. There we go. Yeah. Warning shots. A lot of warning shots. There we go, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is not good. So height is not actually the best bet for these, then. Oh, we're going to need some more. We're definitely going to need some more. So for that used all the ammo. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem for sure. So maybe have some up high for range and some down low as well. So a tier system. So leave it like we have it. One up there. But what I'll do, of course not now, off camera, once we get more build parts and the storage sorted out, is I'll build another one. Like right here. Ground level. Right? Now, is that one in the way of this one? That I'm not sure. We can always build it off to the side over here. That way the power and the ammo will run in off of this one. That's what I'll do. I'll probably set it off to the side. One at ground level for close up and one at the height range for further away. I have to play with this some. We'll see, man. We'll see. But, dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. Kind of a lot of stuff going on today. One, we got the ammo up and running for automatic production. Build blocks as well. We got some new solar panels. Got the turret set up and piped in. We'll kind of refine it later on. As we just saw right there, we need some down lower just to hit those creatures on the ground. Kind of sucks you can't pipe in these smaller ones with the drone lines. That'd be very nice for having one closer to the ground. Maybe for some of the smaller creatures. But we should be a little bit more safe here at base. I mean, safe-ish, man. You're never safe. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.